So, good day, sir. Our report is all about the buoys, marks, and beacons. So, the objective of our report is to learn the different types of buoys, marks, and beacons, to know each features of the buoys, marks, and beacons, and lastly, to know the use of each different buoys, marks, and beacons. So, Ayala Buoyage System, or also known as the International Association of Lighthouse Authorities. It is a non-governmental body has worked dedicatedly over the years of exchange information and recommended improvements to navigational aids based on the latest technology. The implementation of Ayala Buoyage System began in the 1980s. Still, many of the countries across the globe remain to adapt and follow the Ayala system, with the aim of improving navigational safety, to act as a barrier to dangers to shipping, and to solve differences of opinions. Efforts were made to establish in a single set of rules. So, Ayala regions. Ayala divided the world into two regions, Region A and Region B. In Region A, the color red of the lateral system is used to mark the port side of channels, and the color green for the starboard side, while in Region B, the colors are reversed. Regional variations do not pertain to cardinal, isolated danger markings, safe watermarks, or special marks. So, when you are in Europe, you have to comply with Region A, while when you are in the Philippines, Japan, or Korea, you have to follow Region B. Next, lateral marks. Lateral marks show the port and starboard sides of navigable waters or channel. So, a port mark is red with a can-like shape, but at night, a port buoy shows a red flashing light. While on the other hand, a starboard mark is green with a cone-like shape, and at night, a starboard buoy shows a green light. When a port and starboard lateral mark are opposite of each other, travel between them, sometimes they are not in pairs. When there is a single lateral mark, the safe side to pass depends on the direction of travel, or buoyage. The direction of buoyage is shown on the chart by the symbol, as you can see in the arrow that is shown at the bottom. Lateral marks. When traveling upstream or away from the sea, keep port red marks on your port hand side. Keep starboard green marks on your starboard hand side. And when traveling downstream or towards the sea, keep port red marks on your starboard hand side. And keep starboard green marks on your port hand side. So, cardinal mark features. Cardinal marks show where the deepest and safest water is by using a compass. They can mark where to find the deepest water in an area, the safe side to pass a danger, and a feature in a channel, for example, a bend, junction, or the end of a shoal. So, the feature of a cardinal mark must have black and yellow bands with black double cones on top, showing the different compass direction that identifies the safest and deepest water to travel in. While at night, each type of cardinal mark has a flashing white light with different groupings of flashes, continuous or groups of 3, 6, or 9. And to remember each type, think of a compass face with the numbers of a clock marked on it beside each direction, north, east, south, and west.
Thank you, Cadet Chupe. So let's continue. North cardinal mark. North cardinal mark shows there is a safe water to the north of marks. So if you see a cardinal mark that's pointed to a north, or the safe water is in north. So next, the top cone point up or north. At night, the white cone light flashes quickly or very quickly and continuously. Next, east cardinal mark. East cardinal mark show there is safe water to the east of the mark. So if you see a east cardinal mark, the safe water is in the east. The top cones are in the shape of an egg. To remember this, Think of an E for egg and for S. At night, the white light flashes quickly or very quickly for 3 times every 5 seconds or 10 seconds. Next, south cardinal mark. South cardinal mark shows there is a safe water to the south. So if you see a south cardinal mark, you proceed to south of it because that will be the safe water. So the top cones point down or south. At night, the white flashes quickly or very quickly 6 times, followed by a long flash every 10 seconds or 15 seconds. Next. West cardinal mark. West cardinal mark shows there is a safe water to the west of the mark. So if you see a mark, a west cardinal mark, you will proceed to the west. The top cones make the shape of the wine glass or hourglass. To remember this, think of W for wine glass and for west. At night, the white light flashes quickly or very quickly 9 times every 10 or 15 seconds. Next. Isolated danger marks. Isolated danger marks show where there is an isolated danger that has navigable water all around it. For example, an isolated shoal or rock or wreck. But don't pass too close. Isolated danger marks are black with eye or more red horizontal band or two spear at the top of the mark. At night, the white light flashes in groups of two. To remember isolated danger marks, think of two flashes of light within two spear as the top of marks. Next, safe waters. Safe water mark shows there is navigable water all around the marks. For example, fairways, mid-channel, or landfall mark. Safe water marks have red and white vertical stripes with a single red spear as the top mark. At night, a single white light shows one long flash every 10 seconds. To remember safe watermarks, think of one light with one long flash and one spear for the top marks. Next, special mark features. Special mark shows a special area or features, for example, to show that a channel divides or to mark cable or pipelines. They can also mark a channel within a channel. For example, a channel for deep draught ships in a wide river or bay where the limits of the channel or normal navigation are marked by red or green lateral buoys or beacons. The direction to travel around a special mark is usually referred to or shown as on the chart. Special marks have a yellow X as the top marks. At night, the flashes the flashes light is yellow. Next, emergency wreck marking buoy. Emergency wreck marking buoy are used to identify new dangers or wreck. They have blue and yellow vertical stripe and are pillar or spar shaped with a yellow cross as the top. At night, the flashes light alternates between 1 second of blue light and 1 second of yellow light, with 0.5 seconds of darkness in between. So that's all. The next reporter will be Tabia. Thank you.
Thank you, Cadet Omakob. So for the last part of this reporting, we have other navigational aids. First, we have leads. Leading lights/beacons usually display a triangle shape. The front lead has its apex pointing up and the rear or back lead has its apex pointing down. When the leads are in line, you are traveling in the middle of the channel, where leads are used to mark the middle of larger shipping channels. Small vessels should travel on the starboard side of the channel to keep clear of large ships. This is especially important at night. Fixed white daylights are sometimes used to mark the leads. At night, major leads are usually lit with blue lights. Second, we have blue middle channel mark. The blue middle channel marks are fixed blue lights that mark the middle of the channel for vessels passing under a bridge. On a chart, they are normally shown as a star with a flash symbol. Third, we have directional and sector lights. Directional and sector lights have a similar purpose to leading lights at channel entrances and inshore waters. Directional lights can be used as steering marks, and sector lights display a light of different colors. It is usually green, white, and red. For the last one, we have port traffic signal lights. Port traffic signal lights have three red vertical flashing lights that are remotely controlled by Maritime Safety Queensland vessel traffic services to tell others in the area that large commercial ships are moving in the port, harbor, marina, or other confined waterway. Vessels must not enter or depart the port or harbor area when the port traffic signal lights are flashing. These are our references with regards to the whole input and context of our reporting. That would be all, sir. Thank you.